A real boss bitch like Flacco.
Alright, new school stories. Yeah. Yeah, we just finna get into this. The crazy story of ATL drill. And I reacted to most of these nigga songs before. Like Baby Kid, all the niggas that's on the cover, I react to their songs. I think. Is that Baby Drill on the front too? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, most of the niggas go hard though.
20 years, and
Only
the
one I
city
don't
has
listen to
seen
like that is Laser Jam.
artists blow up and become global stars over and over. Waka, Future, Thug, 21, Gunna, Baby, and countless others. But in recent years, Atlanta's mainstream presence has declined and an underground movement has been growing in the city. Atlanta has always had its share of violence that's made its way into some of the music. However, in recent years, with the growing popularity of drill, Atlanta's younger rappers have decided to focus primarily on the violent
That nigga right there,
popularity of drill.
that nigga's a demon. If I ever catch a young nigga like this with a shovel in the woods, I'm turning the other way. And Black Force 2 and some gloves, nigga, I'm turning the other way.
Atlanta's younger rappers have decided to focus primarily on the violence and make this the main focus of the music. They've shifted to a more aggressive style and went all in on dissing rival gangs in the city, switching from what Atlanta's been known for the past decade to a new style known as Atlanta drill. This movement has been going strong for around 3 years, and artists from all over the city have been popping off, making it bigger and bigger. So in this video, we'll take a look at the movement that's become Atlanta drill.
Alright, new school stories. Give me some interest.
In order to understand Atlanta drill, you need to be familiar with the different groups in the city. On the east side, there's 4L. This is the gang rappers 21 Savage and Young Nudy are associated with. There's also 5L, also known as Henchmen, the gang Ola Runt is associated with. And 4L and 5L were once cool, but they've fallen out in recent years and started beefing.
And then, so, I'm trying to figure out which one is Playboy Cardi, because isn't he 5L? Or, no, because he said he beef. I'm trying to connect it all together, because he said Benji Blue Bells is beefing with Playboy Cardi, and Benji is 5L. And 24 Left Eye, the person that got exposed with the dildos and all this other stuff, he's 5L, or was. And Playboy Cardi dissed Benji Blue Bills. And Baby Drill is associated with Young Nudy and... Ain't he associated with Young Nudy and 21 Savage? And Baby Drill is beefing with 5L. Or 24 Left Eye or 5L. So I'm trying to figure out who's on whose side or what's going on.
The last East Side gang relevant to music in the city is Homicide Gang, and this is the set Playboy Cardi and some of his artists are associated with, and they also have beef with 5L.
So
on the south side, Cleveland Ave is the home to gangs like FMH and YSL or Y5 that became famous because of rappers like Young Thug and Lil Keed. The west side is home to crews like 952, TG5, DFW, and PFK.
I ain't gonna lie, them rappers might not be hearing no shit because I ain't hearing nothing about them. 952, TG5, DFW, and PFK, I never heard of them. They gotta step it up, make some hits, bro. I'm trying to hear something.
Who are clicked up and refer to themselves as YC or 43, and together they beef with crews like FMH, Y5, 4L, and many more. There's also PCF, a gang allied with YC, and Casket Gang, a group that beefs with both YC and PCF. These are all the main crews involved when it comes to the Atlanta drill scene. The Atlanta drill movement began around 2022. One of the first artists to kick it off was Baby Drill. Baby Drill was a well-known member of the 4L gang in East Atlanta. He started rapping in 2020 under the name Crystal 4L. He became more consistent through 2021, building up a buzz in the city. Then in 2022, things really began to take off for him. Young Nudy featured him on a song called Done Sane that racked up millions of views. Then he dropped a song called 32 Freestyle that blew up, going even more viral than his song with Young Nudy, further stamping him as one of the biggest up-and-coming artists out of Atlanta. Just as Baby Drill was beginning to take off, he found himself in a situation that could have easily ended everything when he was arrested and charged with the body in May. He sat in jail for the rest of the year, but in November,
him that got arrested.
Charges were dropped due to insufficient evidence, and Baby Drill returned bigger than ever before. Around the same time Baby Drill was taking off, there was another ATL drill pioneer also beginning to gain a buzz in the Atlanta underground. Anti the Menace was a rapper from the west side of Atlanta and a member of...
It's like characters of a story, bro, because I've seen all of them before.
952 and YC, meaning that he was an op of Baby Drill. And
what did he say? 952? Why?
952 and YC.
Oh, so he's with them?
Rapper from the west side of Atlanta and a member of 952 and YC.
952 and YC. That's my fault, bro. Y'all got somebody that's making hits. That's on me. That's on me. Don't pull up on me though. But I didn't know.
Meaning that he was an op of Baby Drill and 4L. Anti first blew up in summer of 2022 from a couple huge songs that blew up, racking up millions of views. He continued dropping and going up throughout the rest of the year, with Baby Drill and Anti being two of the biggest artists coming up who were on different sides in a beef. They took shots at each other in the music, trading disses back and forth. In addition to Anti and Baby Drill, 2022 was also a big year for Westside rapper Lil Tony.
Don't tell me Lil Tony on Y5C. I mean, 95C?
A member of the PCF gang.
PCF. Okay. I don't know who that is, but all right. So these people, so they do got some good rappers in.
He initially began rapping in 2020, but blew up after a song called Baby Drill Flow went viral in 2022. After this song took off, he continued dropping more songs on SoundCloud, but wouldn't see his career take off to reach the next level until 2023. In late summer of 2022, Lil Perk, a 15-year-old rapper from the west side, associated with the 4-3 gang,
that's a badass little kid. That's a badass little kid right there. Yeah, I know about that little kid when I see one. Yeah, he bad as hell, boy.
Buzz, dropping several songs that did numbers and got big in the city. But in November, a situation went down where he and other 4-3 members were walking around Atlantic Station, a shopping center in Midtown Atlanta, when they ran into a 15-year-old kid known as Ola Cam. Cam was the little brother of rapper Ola Runt and associated with gangs like Henchmen and FMH, which meant he was an op of 4-3, and they opened fire as soon as they saw him, leaving both Cam and a 12-year-old 4-3 member known as Lil Hot, who had came with them, deceased on the scene.
That's crazy, bro. And these are kids, bro, 15 and 12, dying from gang violence at 12 or 15, bro. God, let me see. Let me go back. You said Ola Runt connected something.
Where he and other 4-3 members were walking around Atlantic Station, a shopping center in Midtown Atlanta, when they ran into a 15-year-old kid known as Ola Cam. Cam was the little brother of rapper Ola Runt and associated with gangs like Henchmen.
I know Ola Runt though. I know he's a fucking demon. That nigga's a demon though. I've heard of him.
And FMH, which meant he was an op of 4-3, and they opened fire as soon as they saw him, leaving both Cam and a 12-year-old 4-3 member known as Lil Hot, who had came with them, deceased on the scene. Because of where this incident took place and the fact that it claimed the lives of 2 kids, the situation got a ton of attention. The 4-3 members were caught on camera getting on the MARTA to go home, and in December, Lil Perk was arrested in connection with the situation, and he would eventually be sentenced to 20 years. As Atlanta drill progressed, both Ola Cam and Lil Hot would be dissed by rivals frequently in the music. The last big artist making noise in Atlanta through 2022 was Glock 40 Spaz, who had 2 songs that went extremely viral.
Who is Rock Ken with though? I know Rock Ken Rock Ken is from Savannah. He's not in Atlanta. Or Augusta. He's in Augusta. So this don't have nothing to do with him.
and he even had Playboi Carti trying to sign him. He made a lot of noise in the city, but many don't consider him part of Atlanta drill because he's from a surrounding area, not the actual city. In 2023, Atlanta drill reached a new level of popularity. More artists continued to blow up out of the city. There were more YC rappers like Lil Ray and Lil Drabo, who both had several songs take off this year. L5, another rapper from a set called TG5, also affiliated with YC, began blowing up with several big songs that blew up in the city, the biggest being Switch Street. L5 was one of the artists who popularized the yelling that would become common in ATL drill, and he even made enough noise to catch the attention of Playboi Carti and Opium, and eventually ended up signing with the label. But unfortunately, in late 2023, he was locked up after violating probation. In addition to the YC rappers, more names continue popping up throughout the year. Lil Meat, a rapper from Southwest Atlanta, blew up, dropping a song called Start a Riot.
Lil Meat.
And then continued to drop and do numbers. Lil Tim, a rapper from Cleveland Ave and a member of FMH, also took off with 2 big songs, gaining a ton of traction throughout the year as well. With all the new rappers taking off in 2023, the dissing hit an all-time high. There were all types of beefs going on in the city. YC was beefing with half the city, so YC rappers like Anti, Lil Ray, Drabo, and L5 traded disses with rappers like Lil Meat, who repped Casket Gang, Lil Tim, who repped FMH, and Baby Drill, who repped 4L. Lil Meat and Lil Tony also traded disses back and forth because their gangs CG and PCF were also into it. Anti and Baby Drill, the 2 biggest established rappers, maintained the same level of popularity from 2022, dropping more songs, continuing to do numbers. But Lil Tony saw his career explode. He began dropping music videos more consistently, and the first one he had take off to do millions was a song called 3 AM. He continued dropping, doing hundreds of thousands on his videos consistently.
Where's Baby Key at? What?
Then in November, he dropped a song called Watch the Moon that went extremely viral, racking up several million views in a couple of months. The song made it out of the city and got nationwide attention, making Lil Tony the hottest artist on the Atlanta drill scene.
Lil Tony is good as fuck. It's just he just don't he don't be putting this shit on he like a lot of his good songs. He just don't be putting on Apple Music or Spotify, bro.
2023, Playboi Carti indirectly put one of his ops on after dropping a song where he said he was looking for Benji, referring to Benji Bluebills, a rapper from the Henchman 5L gang that beefs with Homicide Gang, the set Carti is affiliated with.
Wait, didn't he say Homicide Gang is Henchman and 5L?
Directly put one of his ops on after dropping a song where he said he was looking for Benji, referring to Benji Bluebills, a rapper from the Henchman 5L gang that beefs with Homicide Gang, the set Carti is affiliated with. This would lead Carti.
He said what again?
Referring to Benji Bluebills, a rapper from the Henchman 5L gang that beefs with Homicide Gang, the set Carti is affiliated with. This would lead Carti fans to looking up Benji's music, and Benji would also make a song responding that became his first song to pass the views. Going into 2024, a new face would blow up.
I had a little slow moment.
Baby Kia, also known as BK, began rapping in 2023, and at the very end of the year, things would begin taking off for him when songs like BK Back and Let's Play a Game started blowing up. BK was from the Cleveland Ave area and repped FMH, so in his music he dissed YC often. In 2024, his career exploded after he dropped a song called OD Crashin'. This song racked up millions of views in less than a month, becoming the most viral Atlanta drill song ever. This instantly made Baby Kia the most famous Atlanta drill artist due to the fact that his song had seen mainstream success, spreading all over the internet. The next viral artist to come out of Atlanta this year was LaserDim 700. He also blew up in February after he made an appearance on a
No, I don't think LaserDim part of the game. I didn't think it was part of the game.
Black Boy Max live stream, rap competition where he made songs on the spot, and his unique style caught everyone's attention and made people start checking out his music. Everything he dropped after the stream began doing numbers, and he quickly became one of the biggest underground rappers across the entire internet. But similarly to Glock 40 Spaz, he was in a different lane as far as his music style and not really considered Atlanta drill by many fans. Meanwhile, through 2024, many of the established Atlanta drill artists saw a slight dip in views, and a couple had more serious issues pop up. In March, Anti the Menace was arrested for several charges ranging from armed robbery to gang activities. 5 months after his arrest, Rollo would put up the bond money to get Anti out, but less than 2 weeks later,
I'm about to say, didn't Rollo put the bond money out? Put him bond money for, and then he got right back in jail. I'm like, what the hell, bro?
Back in jail, and near the end of the year, the news broke that he took a plea deal where he received 10 years in prison and another 10 on probation. In May, Lil Tony ended up in the hospital after being involved in a situation in Buckhead where shots were fired and he was hit. He would end up making a full recovery and getting back to the music, but just 3 months later, he was arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm and would have to sit in Fulton County Jail for 4 months. In August of 2024, Glock 40 Spaz was finally released after serving 2 years for a robbery. Most recently, in early December, Lil Tony was released after his 4 months in the county. This brings us to the present day. Atlanta drill has lost some relevance from 2022 and 2023. Like all drill movements, it's lost rappers to jail. But people like Lil Tony, Baby Kia, Baby Drill, and Lil Tim are still pulling hundreds of thousands.
I don't know who the hell Lil Tim is. I gotta check him out.
Views whenever they drop. The movie.
But yeah, Lil Meat. I don't know who the hell that is. Yeah, but Lil Tony. I gotta check out more Lil Tony because that nigga's hard, bro. That nigga hard as hell. But yeah, I'm finna get ready to watch this last video, and then we're finna get the fuck on, cause I'm tired. So we out, man. I'll catch y'all.